minutes. Yeah, we're not worried about the time. We just that we didn't want to go too long. Yeah. Okay. Before we looked at our next quest that we're going to be doing, Estrell, yeah. Can you tell us about some of the work you've been doing in the community? Because I know you're very active.
Oh, I think the active part of me is I'm here. Yes, I love this game really, and I try to be on as often as I can. Friends, yeah, scream on me because I don't farm offline, I farm online. I'm here, and the people who know me know I'm here, and they come if they bored, if they want someone to talk, if they want someone to play. And if no one come, I go and search some low-run hunter to help them, because I think it's important to share what you know, what your experiences with monsters or with secret areas, with places, with everything. As long as new people join, I can play my beloved game.
Yeah. So tell me something. Say for example, you haven't got your friends on, right, but you want to do some hunting. Where would you actually go and look for the, let's say, low rankers to help? Where would you go?
On open.
On the open server, yeah. Just want to find
I go on open server.
Okay, right.
Because greed is for special tasks. If someone, I look on greed sometimes for urgent and help with urgent. I never would say to someone who has an urgent quest no. If I like him or not, if he's polite or not. If someone has an urgent quest, I help.
Yeah.
No point in that. I don't play the servant for people to help them farm Allah or anything. Yeah, it's not my job.
Yeah.
But if someone needs somebody for an urgent quest, I never would say no.
Okay. As long as I got manners, yeah?
No. And for an urgent, I learned for myself, if you have an urgent quest and no friends on, it's really hard sometimes to find people who are helping you. Yeah?
Yeah.
And so I normally, help people with manners. I think it's basic manners are very important for a social game.
Well, this leads on to the topic what we're going to start talking about, online etiquette. It's something that I think most people, if not all, most players experience, I suppose what you say, rudeness to people with manners. And I think all of us in here will actually experience this. It's discussions in the forums, and it's something that I think most people do experience. So, what kind of, let's say, bad manners that you've actually experienced while on the servers in your time?
You ask me?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, a lot of.
Give us some examples.
Examples, people come into the town, don't even say hi, go and open a quest. They don't ask, may I enter? You open a town for friends. Yeah?
Yeah.
It means the people who went in this town should know you. You open a town for friends and randoms. Went in, don't say even hi, open a quest. And if you ignore them, then you got this nice, cute doggy command. Join.
Yeah, that's true.
Come.
I like that.
I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah? And if you ask them polite, say hi and ask them, are you able to read? Did you read? This is a town for friends. Yeah?
Yeah, it's shocking the amount of people that don't pay any attention to that at all. And solo play is the other one, I find.
Well, look, people just go into anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really a miracle. You can open a town in the farthest corner open for Gate 40, Town 40, and there's no one on the server at that moment. No one. Really no one. You open the town to farm some Kelby horns or whatever, and a few minutes later, they are there.
Yeah, well, it's also once you get into like treble figure hunter ranks. I mean, what are you now at Estrell? 820. 800. I mean, it's a bit like a beacon for all the low rank players seeing a number that high, isn't it? And
no, it's not for all the players. Don't share them all over one comp.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it can be like a bit beacon for people to think, okay, this person must have accomplished a lot of things in the game, and perhaps has nothing better to do than to help me.
Yeah, and I asked one of these, I call them, the most of them who do this, search towns with hiring hunter and went in an open quest, are leeches. They depend on you.
Yeah.
They don't fight. Some of them don't leave even camp if you go on a quest with them.
So how do you deal with, in your experience, your personal experience, how do you deal with, say you're in a situation, someone comes in to your town, doesn't say hi, goes in and posts a quest, you've got your room with friends, so you've got 3 people in, so he takes the full spot, how do you deal with a situation like that?
You can ask Volker.
Sorry, we can't seem to hear you on your mic.
You can ask Volker.
Sorry, your mic, we're having some technical problems, can't seem to be hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
That's better now.
That's
better. Yeah.
You can ask Volker who I deal.
I'd rather ask you, because everybody will get a turn,
No, I've got some nice quotes on how she deals with it, though.
Yeah, I know, but let me see what she comes off with, and we're going to go around and ask each person. Because I do know.
I ask them if they can read, or I ask them why I should help them. That's the best question. If they say help, and I ask why I should do this. Yeah, I have no reason to do it. You went in the town, you don't even say hi, so why should I help you?
Do they usually respond?
Oh, some of them leave at once.
Okay.
Some of them insist to leave, they stay, and then you have to be a bit more direct and say no. And to one really hardcore leacher, he said he won't leave, and I said, okay, you can do as you like, and if you would be the last player on tree, I wouldn't hunt with you. So stay as long as you want, I don't hunt with you anyway.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I suppose it's making it clear that you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So that they will eventually leave.
If you ignore them. Yeah, then I open high-run quests, they can't join. And so, went on quest, and mostly they are gone when you come back.
Volker.
Yeah?
I know all of us still experience that. How do you normally deal with a situation like that? Say you've got a player, comes into a room, say you may not have anything specific to do, but you just want to chill out, probably wait for a couple of your friends to come online. Someone comes in, you sit his call playing with friends. You've got 2 other people in there, so you've got 3. Someone comes in, posts a quest, sits down there, whatever. How would you deal with it?
Well, I use
the best way. How do you think? Not how would you do? How do you think the best way is to deal with that situation?
Well, the best way would be to just ask him if he can talk, because most of them don't even talk, and if they don't respond, don't want to communicate, there's only one thing to do, that's tell them to leave. And if they don't leave, you can just create a new city yourself.
Okay.
And if they can talk, you can try to teach them some manners. That's what Estrell did last time something like that happened.
Yeah.
Just tell them that, what you expect of people. If you enter a city, you say hi. because that starts the conversation. So if they have a problem with you coming in, they can just say so. And well, communication is the most important thing. And after saying hi, it isn't too bad if they post a quest, and if they don't say to join and come, but could you please help me? I would say ask it before you post the quest. Because if you say it afterwards, it's more of a command.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really want to play with you. But I find that I'm getting bored of it. It happens so often that I can't seem to
it does have
to get the energy. Yeah.
I didn't hear you, Volker. What did you say?
I can't seem to find the energy to really tell them off and tell them what is expected of them.
Well,
tell them that they need to say hi, that they need to ask before they go. So usually, if I'm just alone and someone like that enters, I just quest with him anyway, or I ignore him completely. And if I want him to go, I'll just tell him to go. Because it happens so often, I don't have the energy to deal with those kind of people.
Yeah, but this is the problem. It happens 10, 12 times a day, and you start to get annoyed. Really annoyed. And then you start to get pissed. And then you start to overreact. The 12th who went in, the 12th person, may be nice and kind, but you don't give him a chance. You don't say hi, so you just turn and leave. Move your butt out of my town. I'm stuck with randoms for today. It's rude, but everything has borderlines, and the poor one who has to take the full package, is scared. In fact, there's these arrogant Hiram hunters. But we aren't arrogant. We are just no servants, no dogs. We like to help. We like to help nice and polite people.
We just want you to say hi.
Yeah, just be polite, that's all.
We ask if we can help. And in whole sentences, even if I'm not, even if I not have a keyboard, I can do it with this command. I can put in a silent moment. Please, would you help me? Yeah, and can do it with one key button. This question, I can put instead of I set a trap, I could put in thanks for helping.
That's quite a nice one. Yeah, it's a nice idea.
I don't need a keyboard to be polite, and I don't need a keyboard to show my manners.
Also, I think a game like Monster Hunter Tri that's not necessarily directly like competitive, like the majority of like online games are, like I don't know, Call of Duty or games like that. There's kind of this attitude, this like almost disposable, fast and loose attitude, where you don't actually need to acknowledge other people or say hello to other people. Because of the pace of Monster Hunter, you actually need manners that aren't present in a lot of other online games. And a lot of people who are coming new to Monster Hunter are kind of carrying that very bad, rough, don't need to speak to anyone kind of attitude. And it doesn't really carry very far with me, to be honest. As it takes nothing at all to just type in HI when you enter a town. It's no effort at all.
I can't understand it. I'm not one of the youngest players, and I'm able to talk in English barely, but I'm able. And there are a lot of young players, French and German, who are able to just use a few words in a foreign language. It's impossible. Yeah, if I play an online game with people from many different countries, I have to make sure that I can talk to them. At least a few words.